Greetings, peace and love. I am Sister Alexis of Divine Notary and Notary Wellness Mentor. It's kind of dark. I hope y'all can see me, but you know how I roll. I am mostly in the car when I do videos just because I'm going back and forth from different appointments. This particular case is kind of an errand day, and you can tell why. Does anybody know why they can tell it's an errand day and a personal day and not a business day? Put it in the comments if you can tell me why, just based on if you know why it is considered a personal day and not a business day. Let me know in the comments. So today's video, I usually have notes, or most of the time I have notes, but today I don't have any notes, so wish me well. And it won't be long because my battery is dead, or getting ready to die rather. But I want to talk a little bit more, and I will be talking about it more over time, about photo inspections, field inspections, and home inspections. I get a lot of questions on those through email and just through your comments and stuff like that. So I figure I would just update you more on what's happening in that area. So anyone can do this. You don't have to be a notary, but what I'm noticing is that's where they fish out for their potential inspectors. They fish them out through the notary directories. And within those notary directories, sorry, I don't know what that was. They find us, and so they call us to find out if we're interested in doing these appointments. I did not seek them out. They sought me out through my directories. That's how I started getting the jobs. I didn't like research anything about the field. They just started contacting me. I knew of it, but I was just like, I'm the type of person where I let my energy attract things. And I focus on my energy often, so I'm making sure that I'm attracting what I really want. And so being very certain about that and having clarity is really important. And so I knew that I wanted to work in this field, whatever that looked like. And so that was notary, field inspection. And so what that would look like, I'll just set it up for you. A call comes in. Hi, Alexis, this is such and such inspections. Was wondering if you would be interested in doing a photo inspection. Are you familiar with those? Most of them have a spiel that they go through. They go through the spiel, and then they'll say, does that sound like something you'll be interested in? If it's a new company that I never work with, I mean, the spiel literally is like 7 minutes. So I usually cut them off. No, I mean, I'm busy. And when I mean busy, I mean productive, because my busy equals money. So if you're busy and you're not making any money, then you're not productive. Unless your productivity looks different. Like if you're like helping the children, then that's different. But if you're like, oh, I'm busy with work, and you ain't make no money all day, just stop saying you busy. That was cruel. Anyway, so once you say yes to the job, you commit to it, they say, great, we'll send you some paperwork. That paperwork would consist of like a checklist that they want us to go off of, and that's how you will complete your job. You won't have any more correspondence with them. That everything is follow your checklist. And I'm working on how to embed certain things in my videos, so I'm not individually sending anyone checklists and things of that nature. So if anyone wants to help me out there, I always need help, y'all. I always need help in terms of computer work. Like, I've had people come to me and help me. I've paid people to help me. And at this point, like, if you have something for me that could be beneficial to me, just reach out to me and let me know. My information is in the description box, but I always need help. I'm at this point where if I don't have an assistant, I'm asking my 14-year-old to help me. So it's real, y'all. And there's some things that she just doesn't know. So it's like really basic stuff. But if someone's computer savvy, let me know. So you get the checklist, you print it off. I would say print 2 copies just in case. Just in case maybe, you know, you spilled something on one of them. Or you wrote so sloppy that even your cross out just annoys you. So you just want a second copy of your checklist. That's totally fine. Then once you do the checklist, before you leave the site, go over it and make sure you didn't miss anything. Because if you miss something, guess what? I hope you like driving. You got to go back. You got to go back. No one wants to go back on a job that they've only been paid once for. No one wants to go back to a job twice that they've only been paid for it once. Does that make sense? The mathematics all adds up there. So you only want to go once because you only got paid once. So you want to make sure everything is filled out on your paperwork. You didn't miss anything. When you feel comfortable and confident that you didn't miss anything, you go home. You scan it into the system, or however they want you to follow up with them, that's what you do. And then they will approve it or deny it, which I've never gotten anything denied. Let me tell you, it's very difficult to mess up on a field inspection. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. Unless you just are a skimmer and you don't follow directions well. That's really the only way. With loan signing stuff, it's so many things you can mess up. But with field inspection, it's not. And usually these jobs, these field inspections are for, let's say, a merchant service. So let's say Bank of America. Bank of America hires a company, then that company hires notaries, and they will go out and do the job. The purpose of us going out is because this particular company applied for financing or credit, a credit card machine or something like that. So they need you to go there to make sure, one, it's a real address. It's a real business. There's actually customers there. They're not going out of business. And also they want to make sure that if these individuals have inventory, because we are responsible for taking pictures of their inventory, that they actually have inventory, because just in case they need to seize the stuff later, they need to have a record of it. They need to have a record of it. And I know that sounds kind of like, dang, we doing this so they could seize records? I know that seems kind of like brutal, but that's the nature of the business, and you can always put a good energy out to them and make sure that they know that it's not for, well, you don't have to put it out there anyway. You just say, call the company, call the company. You don't know anything, call the company. Always play like you don't know much, okay? You don't know much. You don't know anything about it. You just know that you're here to take pictures, and this is part of their approval process. And usually when they say that, they're like, okay. And they say, well, what are they looking for? Sometimes I tell them, it really depends. If I tell them they want to make sure, you know, you actually have a business just in case they need to seize stuff from you later, say that. It's up for them to kind of put their mind to it, but I usually don't say anything like that. Call the company. You have questions? Call the company. I find that to be the best way. Let's see. And that's really it. Oh, no. So in terms of field inspection, that's what that is. Home inspections are different. They can come from insurance agencies. The insurance agents may not have anyone in your particular area, so then they hire us, and so we're kind of like an insurance adjuster. We don't get paid as much as them, but we still get good pay. So the insurance adjuster, so we act as an insurance adjuster, but we call ourselves inspectors. And so if there was a flood or tornado, you would go and take pictures of that house. For field inspection, home inspections, photo inspections. So home inspections or even field inspections could deal with construction. You could be going to a construction site and taking pictures of the machinery there. So that's really interesting, because it's just like, you don't know the terms, you don't know the names of the machines. But if you're someone who you feel uncomfortable with that, just research before you go. Research really quickly. Google construction machinery names. You know, Google has the answer for everything, guys. I'm just saying. And that's pretty much it. I kind of talk fast. Hopefully you got that information. I just want to give you a rundown of what you can expect for field inspections, photo inspections, and home inspections. Even car inspections. We act as insurance adjusters for car inspections. All of this stuff is literally, it takes 10 minutes, sometimes even 5. If you have a really straight laser focus when you go in there, this, boom. You're out and you get $100 or whatever it is. Some companies really lowball you. If you want to take lowball estimates, then that's your business. My time is worth a little bit more money than that, and that's how I calculate things. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if that's $45, you know, that's a week's worth of gas, possibly 4 days worth of gas, or, you know, that's $100, or if they give me $60 or whatever it is, that's my child's phone bill, or that's this, or that's insurance for 3 months, or that, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to break it down. What makes sense to you? What feels good to you? What feels good to you? Some certain fees don't feel good, so don't feel bad for turning them down, because they don't feel bad for offering you them lame amounts. So don't let them play you. Don't get desperate. You can be thirsty, but don't be desperate. There's a difference. You know how they say beggars can't be choosy? Be choosy, my dude. It is okay. It's okay to be choosy, because you have a right to have things that you want to happen in your life, and the only way it's going to happen is if you stick by what you said, okay? Whether it's for a minute, whether it's for 2 minutes, whatever it is, stand by what you want and be firm. And I promise you, I've been doing a lot of promises lately, but that's only because I'm really sure. I promise you, you will get the outcome that you want when you stand firm. You might get a few no's before you get a few yeses, but that is okay, and you have to be comfortable with that. You have to be comfortable with that. At the end of the day, just don't let people, these companies, railroad you and abuse you. My son said that to me one day. He said, "Are you overworking? Don't overwork yourself, mommy." And I'm like, "I won't, baby. Love you." All right, y'all. I hope you found something from this video that could be useful for you, that you can use in your life. Much love to you all. Peace.